can you find basically an infinite amount of products to review for the Amazon Influencer Program? Someone inside the Online Business Academy just asked me this question, and I created this short video telling them exactly how, which I'm about to show you in just a second. If you have more questions like these, or you want access to our full Amazon Influencer course, along with other courses as well, I hope you'll join us inside the Online Business Academy. You can find that link down in the description. But that being said, here's my answer to the question of how to find more products for the Amazon Influencer Program. So now we're going to dive into how to find the right products to review. So made a quick note here. It's going to be pretty straightforward because pretty much everything is on Amazon. The way I look at it is you can do a lot of research trying to pick the absolute best things, or you can just review everything. And truthfully, if you just start reviewing everything, you're actually going to end up saving more time and you're going to make more money. So I used to do a lot of research trying to find the exact right products in my house. And then I got to the point that I said, forget it. I'm just going to pick up a product, review it 1 to 2 minutes, set it down, and then go to the next one. I talked about this a little bit in the last video about quantity versus quality. But as you're getting started, here's the way that I kind of process through how to find really good products. So the first one is your Amazon order history. Most people have spent a lot of money on Amazon. So anything that you have bought from Amazon, go straight down the list and review everything. I've made money on things like Amazon Ziploc bags and made hundreds of dollars. I think I had a video that was like Amazon basic plastic bags that I think I made over $200 on. So I don't care if it's an everyday item. I don't care if it's a really big item like a TV or a monitor or a screen or a camera or whatever. Everything on your order history, go straight through and review every single video. After you've done that and you run out of those items, the next thing is search for other items in your house. I like to start with the most expensive. So typically you're going to have more competition on the cheaper items because people are just more likely to pick them up and review them because there's not a lot of risk involved. When you start getting into the more expensive, you're going to have less competition, even though now there's definitely a lot more competition in the Amazon Influencer Program in general. You're going to have less typically with more expensive items. So I would go through the house and find all the expensive stuff that you didn't necessarily order on Amazon, but that you have. So for example, let's type in espresso machine. So I don't have one of these, but let's say I had one sitting downstairs. I would look on the back. I would look exactly what model it is. I would type in espresso machine, model, whatever, and then come and pick it, right? So even if you didn't buy it on Amazon, that's okay. As long as there's a listing for it, you can make a video on that product. So search any item you have in the house that it's on Amazon. Again, most items are on Amazon. So most of the stuff in your house, you can probably review. I mean, think even your big stuff, your mattresses, your TVs, your maybe even food items. There's a lot of grocery items on Amazon, literally everything. Probably like 70% of the things in your house you can review. Once you've gone through those, the next thing you can do is buy items that have really good opportunity. Now, this used to be a gold mine. 2 years ago, you could find so many just absolute gold mine items that there was no competition on. Now, at this point, they've come out with softwares of how to find really good diamonds in the rough, and I might do a review video on that later because there's still a lot of good opportunity out there. There are millions upon millions upon millions of products on Amazon, so you will always have new opportunity to do this. But what kind of items are we looking for? So I went right here. By the way, if you don't know how to get to orders, which who doesn't, but if you go to returns and orders, you can just go again straight through your previous order history. I was just looking at microphones a second ago to find the microphone right here that I bought for my videos. Again, I used to use this one, which that was pretty good microphone too. And then I upgraded to this one when I shot more and more videos. But again, just go straight through all of this stuff. But I opened this one right here. And when you were looking for a really good opportunity, I typically, I wouldn't start here. I like more expensive stuff. If it's a winner and it's more expensive, you're just going to make more money on it. That's just the way it is. So TVs, desks, furniture, mattresses, different stuff like that, your chairs, whatever. There's just a lot of opportunity in those kind of areas. But again, early on, we won't do that. We'll try to stay a little more risk averse because you're still getting used to it. So what we're looking for is over here, we want there to be videos, right? We want to see that they actually post videos over here on the side, but we want to make sure that it's under the maximum. Pause that. There we go. So just clicked on this one. It only has 4 videos. If it's under 6, that's a really good opportunity that you might be able to get onto this little slot right here. So again, this is an item I just purchased. I haven't done the review video yet, but I will. But this one actually might be a really good opportunity because there are only 4 videos for this specific item. So you can see this is kind of just a tracking review sheet. I have a team who comes in once a month and does all this. Maybe at some point I'll show you guys how I do this, but there's a lot to it. We won't go into that in this video. But you can see over here, there are so many different ways, like types of products that I've gotten. Let's look for the one that is, let's type it in. Purchased for review. Okay, so every one of these products, except for maybe 2 or 3, because there are a few that got put in this category for a different reason. Majority of these, I looked at them, I saw that they showed videos on the side, but they didn't have that many videos yet, and they were also doing really good traffic. So in this example, you see right here, this one is sold over 500 times a month. So out of those 500 people in the last month who have bought, a good chunk of them are going to look at review videos. And if I can get mine into this rotation right here, I'm going to make a good amount of sales on it. So you can see right here, all of these in orange mean that the product has made more money than I spent on it, right? So I obviously like hid the ASIN and hid the name of the product. So those are the columns right here that aren't there. But all of these I purchased with the intent to review, right? So I paid $27.98 for this one. And that one didn't do very well, right? It's only made $58. I bought this one. It cost me $8 and it's made $283. If I remember correctly, I believe that one was actually a calendar for 2023. So it was like late 2022. I bought the new calendar for the upcoming year and reviewed it. Those are really good opportunities you should be thinking of. That's probably where the best gold mines still are. If you can think about holidays coming up or an event coming up, or in this case, the new year coming up, and the things that people are going to be buying for that. Maybe it's a brand new item coming out specifically for a certain time of year. If you can get reviews on those, you are going to make a ton of money doing this kind of thing. So that's where like the real diamonds in the rough come. But paid $21, made $152, pay $11, right? So 2/3 of them almost made significantly more money than I paid. I had some duds. I had some where I paid $77 for this one and it only made $27. I paid $35. It only made that. I paid $70 and he only made $3, right? So you're going to have some duds where they just don't perform the way you want. But this is an option once you have gone through your order history. You've searched other items in your house. You can also look for items that just have a very good opportunity. You can also ask friends to review their items. So I had a friend of mine who was going out of town, and I said, well, hey, while you're out of town, is there anything you need done at your house? And in exchange, I can review some stuff you have. He was super kind, let me do it. So let me show you right here. Clear this again. Jordan, you're the man for that, by the way, if you ever happen to watch this video. So you can see right here, this is all of the profit I've made in the last, how long ago was this? This is right at a year now. So here, we'll actually sum it up real quick, just out of curiosity. Let's do it this way. There it is. So you can see over the past year, I spent 2 days at his house, reviewed everything I could find, just went all over the place. Like I said, just reviewed this one, reviewed this, reviewed this, reviewed this. And I made $4,600 from like a day and a half to 2 days worth of work. And it'll continue to earn money for hopefully years and years to come. So finding a friend who will let you go over and review their stuff is an awesome idea as well. Don't do it in stores. That's actually against TOS. You can get banned for doing that. So don't go into stores and start reviewing things that you haven't bought. And then finally, we're going to talk about, we'll do this in a later video, but talk about how to get free stuff from brands. So what's going to happen essentially is they're going to see that you are producing good content. They're going to reach out to you via email or via social media and say, hey, can I give you this product for free in exchange you do a review? I always like to charge. So I typically, if I like the product and like want to keep it myself, I'll either do it for free or tell them that I'll charge $25. And then any product I'll do from between like 50 and 100. If I really just don't want to do it or it's a heavier item, I'll charge like 100. If it's a like basic item that I don't have an interest in, like maybe a woman's shoe or something, then I might do $50. And if they pay me, it's worth it. If they don't, I didn't really want to do the review anyway. So there's a lot of opportunity there. And you can also work with aggregators who have tons of different brands on them, but we'll do a separate video going over all of that. But these ways right here, and there are also more ways, right? Like you can use Facebook Marketplace. You can actually order pallets of returned items on Amazon. There's some cool opportunities there. There are a lot of ways to find different products. So if you exhaust all of these, can't find any more products, hit me up on the community page and I'll do some more content of how you can find even more videos. Hope that was helpful. And if it was, I actually want to give you one other gift as well. If you use that link down in the description to join the Online Business Academy, I actually want to give you a personal introduction to an aggregator that I've used for about 1.5 years now. I actually was only able to get involved with them through an introduction from somebody else. So I would love to do the same for you. My relationship with them, they give me anywhere from about $250 to $500 worth of product for free every month. I'm able to then review it and get commissions within the Amazon Influencer Program, but then they pay me a commission even on top of that. My commissions from them alone has been over $12,000. So it's a great relationship that I've really enjoyed. And if you join the Online Business Academy, I'll make that introduction for you as well. Again, I hope you'll join us inside. It's an incredible deal. If nothing else, go down to the link in the description and I'll give you more information about what all you get inside the Online Business Academy. I hope this was helpful and I hope to see you inside OBA very soon.